What's up guys, Jock217 here. We are back to the level 1 run of Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS4, and as you can tell by the background music, this is yet another voice-overed episode. I'm sorry guys, the audio was just way too unbearable to use. I could not re-record it because I had already saved over the file. Plus, this episode, believe it or not, took me 2 whole days to record. Like, it was just ridiculous. Now, as you can tell by the runtime, this is going to be a really long episode because, think about it, it's the Hades Cup. I mean, the Hades Cup is super massively long. So, for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and let the video do the talking for the most part, and I'll try to explain what battles go on here and there. But from now on, let's just go ahead and get a move on with it, shall we? So, as you can tell, he's asking which seed do you want to start with? Believe it or not, at least for the Hades Cup, if you die in the middle of the Hades Cup, you can at least start in the last match of that seed that you left off at. Each seed is 10 matches, so let's say for example you died in the 32nd match, you would have to start at the 40th match instead of the 50th match. You wouldn't have to start completely over again, which is at least really good. That kind of helps out, but still, I kind of just wish we could have left off at the match we started at, or like at the match we died to, just because it would make things a lot easier. But hell. But anyways, guys, yeah, this episode was really hard for me to put together, and really hard for me to record, because I had to record this thing on like 4 different recordings and at 4 different times because life happened, and also I kept dying. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, you're gonna see me use a variety of different strategies for the most part. Some of them involve stop and gravity, others involve like fire spams, like as you can see here, or just straight up physical attacks because some of them bosses are immune to magic, or I just wanted to save my MP. It was one of those cases, but oh well. But anyways, this first 10 matches isn't really too bad. Don't take it too lightly, you still can die, but for the most part, yeah, you can still die. Like, look here, it's only the 3rd match in the Hades Cup, and already we have to deal with defeat from guard armor. So yeah, like, every 10 matches, don't take them lightly. I'm just saying, like, these first 10, or hell, even first 20, are just like a warm-up to get you prepared for the real thing, because I swear, like, once you get to like the last 10 matches, or hell, even the last maybe 15, it is just insane how much you have to go through, because that's when newer Heartless get introduced if you haven't been to the end of the world yet. It is actually kind of highly recommended that you go to the end of the world first, so that way you can get a Super Glide and get some other items that may help you out. But I decided to do the Hades Cup now because in the Hades Cup you get quite a bit of good accessories, not accessories, good abilities and magic spells and stuff here. You get quite a bit of good stuff here, so that's why I decided to do the Hades Cup early. Okay, so for this one, the only thing I focused on was killing the monkey who still didn't die, so instead I just decided to focus on just using a bunch of gravities in this match. But anyways, for the most part, these first 10 matches aren't really that bad. So again, just like the last episode, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let the video do the talking, and if something catches my eye, I'll be sure to comment on it like I did in the last episode. In the meantime, I guess we could just sit here and chat. So I have a couple of announcements. Firstly, I have finally made my decision on what I'm going to do in terms of Ultima weapon. I will go for it. However, I'm not gonna record it. I'm going to actually live stream it on YouTube. And as you can see here, it's a rare truffle, free MP. You know what to do. Free MP, have at it. Anyways, I'm actually going to do a live stream on YouTube. I think what I'm going to do here is, once I'm done with the Hades Cup, I'm probably going to do End of the World next. Then I'll do Kurt Ziza, because at level 1 he's actually the easiest of the 4 bosses. And then it's the Phantom. And then I'll probably do the live stream of Ultima Weapon. So keep an eye out for it. I'm probably going to have a full dedicated day just to do that one live stream, because I'm sure you and I both know how long it is to get that damn thing. But it's my favorite Keyblade of all time, and doing this LP without getting that Keyblade, it just wouldn't feel right. It really just would not feel right at all. So now we have finally made our decision. I'm going to go ahead and go for Ultimate Weapon, no matter what. But that's going to be a live stream, so I hope you guys will join me. I'll probably make a pre-update video letting you know when the stream will start, so that way, you know, all you guys can show up and we can chat and stuff like that. I figured if I'm going to go for Ultimate Weapon, I might as well be really, really fun. You know, I figured it might as well be fun. I'd be able to chat with you guys. I might be able to have my Discord open too to any of you YouTubers who haven't had a chance to Discord with me yet. I might do that as well. You know, and who knows, maybe we can discuss some more countdown ideas and, you know, just other LPs you guys might want to see. Even though my next one will be Dream Drop Distance, I still do plan on doing Dream Drop Distance. Okay, so there's that. Second announcement. Guys, remember how I said last episode how I would never watch Ruby unless my buddy Kedrix donated at least $30 to watch one season? Well, my buddy Kedrix donated $30, so now I have to watch the entire first season of Ruby and react to it. So I will indeed be reacting to Ruby, the first season. I'm probably going to upload maybe one reaction per week, because rumor has it every episode of Ruby comes out, I guess, every Saturday or something like that. So I figured, you know what, why don't I just do that? Like, every Saturday I'll go ahead and upload my reaction to you know, the Ruby episodes, and you know, like, we can have each episode per week and stuff. I know I can probably do like 2 or 3 reactions per week, but think about it, I have other projects to work on. I got countdowns to make, I got LPs to make, you know, and plus there's other videos I have to worry about too, plus there's school and work and everything. It's just like, you know what, I'm gonna put my LPs and my countdowns first, and the Ruby reactions will probably just be like once a week. You know, it'll just be like a nice little change of pace, you know, gives me a little break from Kingdom Hearts, and I won't really have to edit much, really. So there's that as well. So yeah, just thought I'd get that out there. I will indeed be reacting to Ruby, although I am going to say this right here, right now. I will hate Yang. I called her Yam in the last episode on purpose because I hate her so much that I did not want to pronounce her name right. Fuck that bitch, okay? Listen, I hate Yang. I hate Yang. I don't care how good her character is. I don't care how much of a badass she is in battle or anything. I will hate her to this day because she killed my woman. No one, I repeat, no one kills my woman. Okay? No one. She killed my wife. So that being said, she is automatically my #1 enemy. So fuck that bitch, okay? I don't care how good her character is. I will automatically hate her. As for any other hot girls that may be in the anime, we'll see. I'll give them a perfectly fair chance. But Yang, she killed my wife. Forget it. Forget that. Oh, and yeah, this battle with Yuffie, it took a lot longer than I expected because I forgot she doesn't get stunned by her shurikens in this fight. And she kept healing herself because I kept running out of MP. So this fight took a lot longer than it should have, but oh well. And I was actually going to use the Final Fantasy VII battle theme for this fight because, you know, it just fit it perfectly. But like I said, the audio messed up and it just would have been completely pointless to play it. So unfortunately, I can't do that. Couldn't do that, which is rather disappointing. But oh well. But yeah, this fight with Yuffie isn't too bad as long as you keep her HP up high and you prevent her from healing herself. I mean, what I was trying to do here was I was trying to use my powered up fire spells to end her quickly, but apparently either that wasn't working or she's immune to fire spells. But either way, I got her, as you can see. But yeah, the first half of the Hades Cup isn't really too bad. It's the second half you have to worry about. Like, I'd say match 25 and below. That's when you really start worrying. So yeah, this Cup is not easy level 1, guys. In fact, do not be ashamed to die on purpose so you can restock your items and restock your elixirs. I think I actually did that like once or twice in this episode, as we will see later on. But anyways, going back to my channel, I will do Ruby reactions. I already said that. I will be streaming me attempting to get Ultimate Weapon. I don't know how long that stream will take. It all depends on luck. Especially luck, because I don't have Lucky Strike, so who knows how long that will take. So there's that as well. Let's see. I am also thinking about doing a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII, but the Steam version or the PC version. The reason why is because in the PC version and the Steam version, I don't know if they're the same version. Sorry if they're the same version, but there is a way to bring Aerith back. And that reason alone is what is convincing me to get the Steam version, because you can bring Aerith back, and I want to make Aerith kill Sephiroth. Now, yes, I could have always used the Game Shark to bring Aerith back, but still, I mean, what's the fun in that? I mean, if there's a glitch that can bring Aerith back in the PC version, then shoot, by all means, I might as well just use that glitch. So, that I'm considering. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still haven't decided yet, but we'll have to see. Because right now I'm playing also the PS4 version of Final Fantasy VII, and I'm trying to get 100% completion on it, like, you know, platinum it. I know some of you are thinking, does the glitch for the PC version to bring Aerith back, does that work on the PS4? I have tried it, it does not work. It does not work. They fixed it in the PS4 version, unfortunately, which really sucks balls, because I really wanted to bring Aerith back in there, but oh well. Even though I still love Tifa better, but still, you know, why not? Plus, I mean, there's exclusive Aerith dialogue for certain parts of the game after she's supposed to be dead, so it's like, oh, okay, well shit, I want to see that dialogue and all this other stuff. And I also want to get a mod, like the new threat mod for Final Fantasy VII, which is actually looking very interesting, because it's like a brand new game when you think about it. It's like everybody has, you know, higher stats depending on who they are, and they each have their own unique ability. Like, for example, Tifa has an innate ability to where every time she dies, she'll come back with 1 hit point. And like for Barrett, every time he's in the front row and he gets hit, his attack will increase, or if he's in the back row and he gets hit, his defense will increase, and stuff like that. I mean, it's stuff like that. It's making me interested in trying to buy the game. Well, not buy the game, but get the mod. And apparently there's also like a bunch of new items and new weapons and new materia and stuff like that. And there's even new bosses, especially. Rumor has it you could fight Zack, and if you fight Zack, you get Cloud's ultimate weapon and Omni Slash that way, instead of having to go to Gold Saucer and get it. So I'm like, that's interesting. I want to do that. Like, I really want to do that. And supposedly there's a surprise in Disc 2, but I'm assuming that's just a way to bring Aerith back, I'm assuming. And there's like different dialogue and just like little things in that game that's making me want to get that mod. I'm like, huh, I want to get this. So it's like, I'm actually heavily considering getting that mod. I mean, if any of you guys know a way to get that new threat mod for Final Fantasy VII, let me know in the comments, because I really want to try out that game. I really do. It looks really interesting. But anyway, guys, as you can see here, we're fighting another behemoth, and in Hollow Bastion, we used Genie to kill the behemoth. But unfortunately, in Olympus Coliseum, we can't use summons, so literally at this point, all we have to do is just rely on physical attacks and a couple of gravity attacks. Gravity doesn't do as much damage to these behemoths as it would to the behemoths later on that we're gonna face, but I still use them here and there, and just because it definitely helps out. But for the most part, this fight is literally just you spamming physical attacks until behemoth dies, because you can't really use that much magic on it. I mean, the horn is immune to fire, your blizzard and thunder spells don't do enough damage, really, if they do damage at all, and gravity doesn't work on the horn as much as it should, so there's that as well. So for the most part, this is just you spamming physical attacks. If you want to recover your MP without having to use elixirs or ethers, then this would probably be the fight to do so, really. So yeah, for the most part, that's all this fight is just hammering physical attacks until he dies. That's all there is. There's no special strategy. Just keep hitting him with physical attacks until he dies and heal when you need to. That's all there is to it. Alright, so anyways, guys, there's that game as well that I want to try. I really want to try that new threat mod. It looks really interesting. Another game that I want to try, that I've been wanting to try ever since it came out, but I never had the opportunity to buy it, was World of Final Fantasy. You know, that one that's supposed to combine Pokemon and Final Fantasy together, I guess. That's what a lot of people say about it. It does look fun, and from what I hear, it is actually a good game. I do want to give it a shot, but, you know, a lot has been stopping me to get it, like, you know, real life happens, and plus other games just simply got in the way. I really do want to give that game a shot. I mean, there's that as well. I mean, is it a good game? If you guys have played it, is World of Final Fantasy a good game? Because I really want to know now. Like, dead serious. But, let's see, what else have I been playing? Obviously, Persona 5, I've been playing Devil May Cry. Mainly the games I've been playing lately are just Final Fantasy 7 and Devil May Cry lately. Mainly Final Fantasy 7 just because I'm trying to 100% it right now. And I'm trying to like play the game fairly without using the cheats. So that's probably why it's taken me so long. I probably could have beat the game by now, but I don't want to use the cheats, so it's like, nah, I'm just gonna play it normally. Call me a nostalgia whore. And then another game I've been wanting to get back to is Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. I was playing that game for quite some time, and then once I got to the Pharos at Rinarana Cataract, it just stopped. I'm like, what? Like, why do I always stop at the Pharos? I just realized this. Every time I go to Final Fantasy XII, go back to Final Fantasy XII, regardless of what version it is, and I play the game, I play it for a long time, I'm like hooked on it or whatever, and then once I get to the Pharos, I just stop. Like, I don't know what it is. I just stop at the Pharos. Like, I can't explain it. Alright, so anyways, for this fight, I think for the most part, I just Blizzard spam because half these guys are fire-based, and obviously they're going to be weak to ice, even though a Blizzaga doesn't kill them for some reason. But, you know, what can we do? I think for the most part, I think this is probably the only time I ever used Blizzaga in this tournament. I think the rest I just rely on gravity because I think it kills them faster anyways, so there's that as well. But yeah, anyways, going back to 12, the Zodiac Age, it's a lot better, it's a lot more fun because you can fast forward and everything. However, that game is just way too easy. It is way too easy. Like, you can break the living shit out of that game alone without using RNG exploits or anything like that. Yeah, you can use RNG exploits to get you the most powerful bow in the game, or the most powerful weapon in the game in general. That bow is just ridiculously OP in that game. You have no idea how ridiculously broken that weapon is. It is just ridiculous. But yeah, I've been wanting to go back to that game though because I do miss that game, and I haven't fought the 5 judges yet, or Yasmat even. Like, I haven't done all those uber powerful hunts yet. I might actually play that when I'm done doing this voiceover here, because as I'm doing this voiceover, this is literally the last thing that I have to do in terms of my editing. I have already edited the whole entire video. I've already input the like the montage. I put in everything. Like, all that's left is just the voiceover, just because the audio was that bad. Yes, it was that bad, guys. I'm doing a freaking hour and 10-minute voiceover, and my throat gets scratchy every now and then. So if I like do like a quick pause because I have to drink some water so that way my throat can still go on to talking, now you know. So bear with me. And as you can see here, we are fighting guard armor, the complete guard armor, not just pieces. And guard armor don't shiv. He does not mess around. So in all honesty, it'd probably be best if you had Iraga in this fight, but in here I kind of wanted to go a little risky and just start you know, deflecting all of them using physical attacks because I wanted to save MP for future fights. So that's why I'm not using Irage here. Yeah, that's why I'm not using Irage here, because I just wanted to use physical attacks and save MP. Plus, I think I had like only 1 elixir left and I wanted to save it. So there's that as well. Plus, for this fight, as long as you have at least 1 MP to heal yourself, you should be okay for the most part. You don't really have to use magic against guard armor. But if you want to make this easier on yourself, do use Irage. But as you can see, all 3 parts go at the same time. It's not just all together like it is for the normal guard armor fights. So keep that in mind. But in all honesty, once you get rid of one of the parts, the rest of them should just fall right with them, in all honesty. So yeah, anyways, what other games have I been playing? What games have you guys been playing? Like, what is a game that really has been catching your eye recently? I mean, because I'm always down to try out new games. One game that a lot of people have been shocked, especially my best friend Punk Shark. He's shocked that I haven't played Undertale yet. I have not played Undertale. And he's also shocked that I haven't played Secret of Mana either, or Secret of Mana, or whatever, however the heck you want to pronounce it. But I haven't played that either, but apparently it's very, very good. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, after playing Tales of Symphonia, my buddy Furion, 59, I think it was 5995, I think. I don't know, my buddy Furion on Twitch, he recommended Tales of Symphonia to me, and I did play that whole game all the way through. It took me some time, but I did play that game all the way through, and I did enjoy it. So ever since then, I'm always down to try out new games. I might try out Secret of Mana one day. I also do still have Star Ocean Till the Ends of Time on my PS4 that I've been playing very, 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 very slowly, but surely I am playing it. Another game that I really wish they would remake or release on the PS4, I'm pretty sure it's on PSN now, but another game that I really want to get back to, or like that I want to play again just for nostalgia feels, is Parasite Eve. It's a different game where Square made it, and it even says it's from the creators of Final Fantasy VII. So like, the main protagonist is supposed to be like, you know, a female version of Cloud, except it's like about a cop who has like powers within her because like there's this parasite going on, but she was able to, you know, the usual cliched stuff, like there's a virus out there, it's affecting people, but yet she's a special one and she gains powers from it and stuff, you know, that usual shebang. And oh, look who it is, our old friend, Stealth Sneak. That's right, we have to fight Stealth Sneaks in this freaking, cup. Notice how it said Stealth Sneaks. You'll see what I mean later on. But anyway, for this one isn't too bad, as long as you get rid of the, little magic users first, and then you can go ahead and go after Stealth Sneak. At that point, Stealth Sneak shouldn't kill you, as long as you have 1 MP left. If you don't have any MP and you're about to die, then it may be a problem. But, as you can see, my boy Donald is doing a good job at healing us, so that's good. Let's see. Oh, okay. How about this? Here's another thing you guys can suggest to me in the comments. What animes would you guys recommend? Here's an animes I have already watched. Obviously, Naruto and Bleach. I've seen those two. I have, seen Sword Art Online. I have seen Attack on Titan Season 1. I do need to go back to Attack on Titan Season 2. I do want to watch that. I have not watched a single episode yet. Supposedly Season 3 is coming out soon. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to watch that now. Now I have, obviously, Ruby. Now I have to watch Ruby. Let's see. What else have I watched? I have watched... what else have I watched? Oh, Black Bullet. I have watched Black Bullet. I need to see if the second season's out already. I'm pretty sure the second season is out for Black Bullet. I am so far behind on my animes. It's not even funny. But, like, I did enjoy Black Bullet for what it was. I mean, I really did enjoy it. Kisada was hot as fuck, but yeah. Let me see. I've seen Akame ga Kill. I have seen Akame ga Kill. Although the anime did kind of piss me off, and I just focused on the manga at that point. I can't believe it though. The anime really pissed me off for Akame ga Kill. I mean, part of it is because I did read the manga first, but also they did something that I like to call pulling a Soul Eater. They ended the anime before the manga even finished. The manga is still going for Akame ga Kill, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? No, you do not do that. You do not do that. But they did, so that pissed me off. What else have I seen? I have seen a bit of One Punch Man. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy One Punch Man, but I want to finish the manga first. I'm actually currently reading the manga for One Punch Man, so there's that as well. So I have seen One Punch Man, not all of it, but I'm reading the manga, so that's good enough. I'm also reading the manga for Food Wars, or Shokugeki no Soma, as some people like to call it. I actually have 3 volumes of that. I need to read volume 4. Please no spoilers if you guys have seen or read that manga. I actually have the hard copies of Food Wars too, and I'm actually, truth be told guys, I actually like reading the hard copies of manga better than the digital copies. Just because, I don't need internet connection, and I have it right there. There's just something about having a hard copy of a manga right there in front of you. It's something about it. I don't know. I can't explain it. Anyways, there's that. Obviously, I have seen Death Note. It's my favorite anime of all time. Okay, you see that? Do you see that little bitch right there in the middle of the screen? Do you know what you do? You kill that bitch ASAP. You do not let that thing live for more than 2 seconds. If you let that thing live for more than 2 seconds, he will kill you. Or do a bunch of damage and be a major pain in the ass. You kill those angels immediately. There's one other enemy in this cup that you need to kill immediately too, and we'll talk about it when we get to him. But anyways, guys, I think that's all the animes I've seen, and then I've also seen the animation for Persona 4, but it was pretty much just like the game. So, I mean, if you want to get super technical, then yeah, I've technically seen Persona 3s and Persona 5s if you want to get super technical. But, yeah, those are all the animes I've seen. If you guys have any recommendations for animes to watch, I would definitely, be up for it. Not counting Ruby, because I have to watch Ruby now. But, yeah, I'm always down for other, animes. Let's see. A lot of people have been telling me to watch, what's the name? My Hero Academia or something like that. Apparently, it's very, very good, and from what I've heard, like, a lot of people are really enjoying it for what it is. Some people have even had the balls to call it the next Naruto. So it's like, is that good, huh? Well, I might give it a shot. Oh, there's an anime I need to watch. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched Full Metal Alchemist up until the point where it started being filler, and then I stopped. I need to watch that too. Yeah, but let me see, what other animes have I seen? And looky here, it's our old buddy Cerberus. And this fight with Cerberus is literally no different than the first fight. The only difference is he has more HP, and he hits harder. That's pretty much it. Other than that, he doesn't have any new moves or anything like that. He just has more HP. So, in all honesty, just handle this fight like you did the first fight. Just attack him with physical attacks, use magic. Fight this fight how you please, really. Have fun with it, really. And in fact, it's even easier to dodge his pools of darkness now because you can glide. And you don't have to worry about dying because you can heal. Yeah, like as you can see in this fight, I'm just having fun, really. I'm just having fun. I'm hammering away at physical attacks, and I'm also using like gravity spells, and I probably use like a couple of thunder spells maybe, or blizzards or fires or anything. In all honesty, guys, just have fun with this fight. You don't need to do anything, really. Just kill him. That's all you need to do. Kill him and heal him whenever you need to. Heal yourself whenever you need to. This fight is no different from the first fight, so quite frankly, have fun with it. But anyways, let's see. Animes that I need to watch. Let's see. I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist yet. Supposedly it's one of the greatest animes of all time from what I hear. So it's like, okay, I'll watch it. Let's see. What else? I've heard some mixed reviews about Code Geass. I might watch that. I might not. I don't know. It kind of has my interest. It kind of doesn't. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Alright guys, I'm about to make a confession. Don't know if this will grant me less subscribers, but I'm gonna say it. I never seen Dragon Ball Z. There, I said it. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. Like, dead serious. I know the characters, and I know a little bit about their stories, more or less, but I've never seen one episode of Dragon Ball Z. The closest thing to an episode I've seen of Dragon Ball Z is, I don't even know what the movie was called. It was, I think, Dragon Ball Z. I don't want to say Dragon Ball Z the movie, because I'm sure there's like 5. And no, I'm not talking about that god-awful live-action Dragon Ball Z movie, Dragon Ball Evolution. No, I haven't seen that, nor do I plan to, because it looks terrible. But, no, I'm talking about the one where, Beerus is the villain. Beerus the Destroyer. That's the one I'm, talking about. That's the closest thing to Dragon Ball Z I've ever seen. Other than that, I have not watched one episode of Dragon Ball Z, nor have I watched Dragon Ball Z Super, nor do I really plan to, in all honesty. And as you can see there, by the sweetheart transition, guess what that means? We died. Yes, we died in this fight. I don't remember if it was intentional. I'm pretty sure it wasn't intentional. I'm pretty sure it was those damn air soldiers that killed me, because fuck those guys. Those guys can kiss my ass. I really, really hate air soldiers. I really, really do. Ever since I started speedrunning the game and I had to deal with air soldiers, oh my gosh. I have hated them ever since. But anyways, guys, yes, there's my confession. I have never seen Dragon Ball Z. I have made the memes. I have made the quotes. I know who the characters are, at least. I can at least know that much. And I've seen the movie where Beerus the Destroyer is the main villain, and like Goku's fighting him, and he loses the first time, and he's like training or whatever, but then at the end Goku is like, oh, I was only giving you like 60% power or whatever, and he's like, what? No, I want your full power. He's like, okay, and then Goku kicks his ass or whatever. But other than that, I have not seen any other Dragon Ball Z episode. Quite frankly, I'm probably not going to watch Dragon Ball Super, and I seriously doubt I'm going to binge watch Dragon Ball Z, just because there are so dang many episodes to the point to where I'll probably kill myself if I end up doing that. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Z or probably react to Dragon Ball Z. I might do that, actually. I might react to Dragon Ball Z. If I do decide to react to Dragon Ball Z, please let me know which episodes are going to be filler or which episodes are canon, because obviously I don't want to watch the fillers. I just want to watch the straight up canon episodes. I mean, hell, I'm reacting to Ruby, I might as well react to Dragon Ball Z also. So it's like, shit, why not? But yes, I have not seen Dragon Ball Z, but hell, I can fix that if I decide to. I mean, there's other animes that have caught my eye, but for the most part, yeah, I thought that'd be the biggest bit of news. I have not watched Dragon Ball Z, one episode of Dragon Ball Z in my life, and if I did, it was probably when I was like a little kid, and I don't remember a thing, because there was an accident that I had as a kid that kind of did make me lose my memory a little bit. But other than that, no. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have short-term memory loss or anything like that. It's just like pretty much anything before I was like 5 years old, I just don't remember at that point. I don't remember. Except me accidentally knocking my mom's big toenail off with my foot. I did that when I was 3. I don't know why I remember that, but everything else, yeah, I remember. Anyway, How did I do that, by the way? I was just running around the table over and over until I accidentally hit her foot with my foot. So, yeah. I was a hyperactive kid back then. But anyways, let's see. Let me see. I can't think of any other animes people have been telling me to watch at the moment. Again, guys, if you have any animes to watch, animes that I should watch, let me know. Let me know. I'll be happy to do them. Okay, so as you can see here, you see a little interesting match called Shadow Times ? It's like Shadow Times, huh? If it's just one enemy by itself, I believe it's 24, if I recall correctly. I believe it's 24. So, I think so. I think for the Shadows is 24, and then we're gonna encounter like I think 4 storm matches in this entire cup. So brace yourselves for it. If it's more than one enemy, it's not gonna be 24 of each enemy. That would just be hell. But if it's one enemy by itself, it should be 24. Let me see. I think it's first it's 1, then it's 3, then it's 5, then it's 15. So let's see. 15 plus 5 is 20, and then 3 plus 1 is 24. So yeah. So yeah, it's 24 shadows here. Why they couldn't just put shadow times 24, I don't understand, but whatever. Anyway, guys, let's see. Still super excited to play Tekken 7 just because I want to play as Noctis already. I mean, hell, am I the only one that thinks that Square is really milking Final Fantasy 15 right now? Now Final Fantasy 15 is everywhere. Like, they made their own mobile game, they have their own anime, they have their own movie, they have, you know, their own mobile game, they have everything. Like, freaking Noctis is appearing everywhere now. I'm like, bro, okay, look, I love Final Fantasy 15 as much as the next guy, but again, you're doing way too much with it. Seriously. I mean, with the episodes like episode Gladio and episode Prompto and episode Ignis, which I can't wait to come out, by the way, like, everything else is just kind of unnecessary. Like, they're putting Noctis in freaking Tekken, and then, you know, all that other stuff. I'm like, okay, you guys are really milking Noctis right now. Like, dead serious. I mean, yeah, they put Noctis into Dissidia, but that wasn't a shocker, really. I was expecting Noctis to be in there. What I wasn't expecting was Ramza. I was not expecting Ramza to be in Dissidia, or Ace for that matter. I really didn't expect anybody from Type 0 to make it in the new Dissidia game, which I have played a little bit of. Like, I didn't play the beta when it came out. I actually played it 2 months in advance before the beta came out because I went to Comic-Con this year, and it was really fun, and I enjoyed myself to death. I even got a gil for every single match we won, like, dead serious. Every single match that we won, we got this little coin, and it said 1 gil, and it had the Warrior Light's face on it. It was really cool. I love it. I have like 9 or 10 gil in my freaking room right now. It's awesome. I love those things. It's really cool. And I am never ever getting rid of them, ever. But anyways, as you can see here, now we have to fight a bunch of Dark Balls and opposite armor. And trust me, this fight, please for the love of God, have Airaga on, because it will really help you in this fight. A lot. Like, a lot. Like, put that on. Just put that on, okay? It'll guard most of opposite armor's attacks and most of Dark Ball's attacks too, so it will definitely help you out. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just using Airaga because I think it actually does guard all of opposite armor's attacks now that I think about it. Don't know if that gravity actually brings down all of their HP normally. I just did it anyways because, again, at level 1 you don't have scans. How are you supposed to know if something works or not? But yeah, for this fight, I just used Airaga and then physical attacks to finish them off. Okay, so yeah, going back to Comic-Con though, it was really fun playing the newer Dissidia game. I did that for like a lot of the con. And I also did get to play Super Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces before they came out, which that was fun too. not gonna do an LP of Super Mario Odyssey. I do still need to play the actual game though. I do want to play that game. I've seen my best friend Park Shark play it a lot, so it's like I need to play it too. And then I also do need to play Sonic Forces, mainly just because you can have your avatar wear Joker's outfit from Persona 5. I'm like, are you serious? I don't know why, but you know what? I won't question it. So, you know what? Screw it. And as you can see here, all I did was stop and gravity spam because I hate those air soldiers to death. I really, really hate those air soldiers with a vengeance. So it's like, you know what? All y'all need to die. And then I think I tried to use stop here, but those damn air soldiers kept interrupting me. And then I think at this point I'm just gravity spamming until they all die. Like, I didn't care at that point. Okay, but anyways, Comic-Con was very, very fun. It was a great experience for me. It was expensive as hell, but you know, it was worth it though. Overall, I had a good time. Let's see here. Anyway, guys, in case you guys are wondering, how am I doing on my next top 10 countdown? My next top 10 countdown, top 10 easiest bosses. So far it's going okay. I'm still in the process of even making the list. I only have 4 people on the list right now. I'm currently replaying all the Kingdom Hearts games again like I usually do when I make my countdowns. In the moment, I am in the process of playing Kingdom Hearts Recoded, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I expected to, but I mean, then again, I am skipping all the cutscenes anyway. I'm just focusing on the actual fights, so that's probably why. The gameplay is good in Recoded, I won't lie about that. It is actually pretty good and I am enjoying it, but for the most part, yeah, I'm just focusing on that right now. I still have yet to make the list. I think I have like either 4 to 6 characters on there that I'm considering putting on that list, but again, once I play through all the Kingdom Hearts games, one of them might get outclassed, so there's that as well. I don't know if I'm going to have any honorable mentions for that list. I mean, so far I can't really think of anybody that could honorable mention it, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see about that. Anywho, let's see, so there's that going on, and then after that I may do a co-op countdown after that countdown is done. Once I'm done with easiest bosses, I may attempt to do a co-op countdown with my friend, who also happens to be my first my first actual subscriber. And sweetheart transition, guess what happened? Yeah, exactly. Anyways, to get my revenge here, I stopped everybody and just gravity spammed until they died, and I casted stop again, and I used a gravity, and then I attacked again, and then I used a gravity. I made sure everybody died. I didn't show any mercy in that fight. I think I was pissed in this fight. I was like super massively pissed. And we're not done there, actually. This is where things start getting really good, guys. This is where the fights start getting really, really hard. This is where you should expect to die. Especially here, the 2 big boys, Cloud and Leon. Cloud and Leon. Sweetheart transition, guess what happened? Exactly. Yes, this fight is hard and scary. It is very, very scary. I mean, Eraga helped me out a little bit, but for the most part, I just went ham on Leon until he died. Wait, why am I calling him Leon? Squall. I went ham on Squall until he died. Jog, why don't you want to call him Leon? That's his name, isn't it? No. No, his name is Squall Leonhart. Squall Leonhart. I don't know why they decided to call him Leon. Is it just because it's supposed to be based off his last name? No. The reason why I have a problem with them doing that is because there is a character in Final Fantasy II whose name is Leon. So that being said, calling this guy Leon is kind of unfair. What's next? Are you gonna call Cloud Vincent because he happens to wear Vincent's claw and cape? Which really, really pissed me off, by the way. They should have just put Vincent in here in the first place. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am happy to see Cloud, don't get me wrong, but like, they shouldn't have made him wear the claw and the cape. They should have just made Cloud wear his, you know, basic soldier uniform or whatever, or something like that. They shouldn't have made him wear Vincent stuff like that, because that was actually a big cock tease to us Final Fantasy fans. It was a big cock tease for me. But anyway, this fight is very, very, very hard. I mean, if you don't die to this fight at least once, consider yourself lucky and go play the lottery. But as you can see, I went after Leon, and now that Leon is dead, I went after Cloud. So I wanted to kill Cloud first. I mean, I wanted to kill Leon first before I went after Cloud, because him, just running towards me and doing them jump attacks and shooting fireballs, and him extending his gunblade like that is just very, very scary. I mean, Cloud can use Omnislash, yeah, but he won't use it yet until you actually damage him, and it's better to just avoid Omnislash while Squall is gone, because if you don't kill Squall first and Cloud uses Omnislash, it'll be very, very, very hard for you not to get hit. So it's best to get rid of Squall first. Anywho, let's see here. Yeah, my countdown's going really, really well. I still have to put together the list. I'm almost done though. I'm almost done with Recoded. I think I'm at Hollow Bastion right now. Oh, that's all I have to do. If anything, the games where I'm expecting bosses to make that list are Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep, and maybe Days? Maybe Days? I'm pretty sure there's at least a couple of easy bosses on Days that I can put down. Now, I can say this much, Dream Drop Distance is not gonna make it, okay? No. There is not one boss in that entire game that is so super massively easy to where it put me to sleep. I mean, yes, you can use Balloon, but leave Balloon out of it! I mean, that's actually going to be a rule of the countdown. I'm going to explore a little something here. That's going to be a rule of the countdown. Any boss that is easy because you used a cheap, overpowered setup, like spamming balloon spells, or Fenrir negative combo, or spamming the surges, or using Peter Pan Experience 0 combos in Birth by Sleep, or any other things like that, do not count. So, if somebody is expecting Mysterious Figure to make that list because you can spam Thunder Surge, or Lingering Will to make that list because you can spam Fenrir negative combo, guess what? It's not gonna happen. Leave those strategies out of this. So, no boss from Birth by Sleep is gonna make it. I can guarantee you that right now, because take away the balloon spells, see what happens. I mean, if you say he's easy, fight him again. Because another rule I'm gonna include is no grinding is gonna be like done. The only enemies that you take the time to fight are the ones that simply stand in your way, nothing more. Like, you don't go back to revisit worlds and just kill Heartless to level up or whatnot. It's gonna be done without grinding, and of course it's gonna be done on critical mode. The boss has to be easy regardless of what level you are, what mode you're playing, and you know, what you use. I mean, yes, there's some bosses that you can use by, you know, using Fenrir negative combo, or like using the surges or whatever, but there's other ways to do it too. So that's pretty much what I'm shooting for in terms of that countdown. I already know there's going to be somebody there that's like, oh, this should have been included. He's super massively easy if you use surges or Fenrir negative combo or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, no, okay? No, leave the cheap strategies out of this. So, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, Cloud here, he took forever to die. Like, I remember I was hitting him over and over and over and over and over, and he just did not want to leave himself open. There we go. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. I had no idea what the hell happened there. Okay. And yeah, that I should have parried that. I don't know why the heck that didn't parry, but it didn't, so. And Cloud just loved being a troll and just not using cross slash when I wanted him to. Okay. Okay, there we go. He should use it like right about here. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Boom. Knock him out and got him. There you go. Die! But anyways, guys, I am going to make triple sure that this is my last voiceover for, oh yeah, for that battle you get Lionheart. It's a good Keyblade, but not for level 1. Anyways, I'm gonna make sure this is my last voiceover because one, I hate doing voiceovers. My throat is already hurting from talking too much, all in one straight shot. And also, like, I'm gonna have to talk for an hour and, like, I think almost an hour and a half, just because there's that much freaking content in this video, because the Hades Cup is super long. But also, like, voiceovers are just such a pain, and I have to do a bunch of extra editing to make sure it matches the content on the screen here, and make sure I have to make sure it's in sync, and then I have to make sure that the audio from the video is off, so that way only the voiceover is taking over, and then I have to input music, so it's not just me straight up talking. I mean, obviously you want to have some music in the background, it makes it pop out a little more. And stuff like that. I mean, it's just stuff like that. It makes voiceovers really annoying. And I think here I just decided to spam gravity just to speed it up. I mean, because at this point I wasn't really worried about these first 8 matches. It was like, I think, the second to last match in this particular seed that I was scared, because that's when the newer Heartless start showing up. And let's see, it wasn't these guys. But yeah, this one is actually scary too, though. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I yawned there. Then again, it is super late, so yeah, of course I yawned at that point. This fight is actually pretty scary too, just because there's freaking fireballs going around everywhere. So you have to kind of watch your back at all times. But, let's see. I have no idea when I'm going to do the Ultima Weapon stream. I have no idea. I haven't completely decided yet. I mean, I already know, like, I'm gonna do it after a certain episode. I just don't really know a specified date or time. So I'm gonna have to keep that in consideration as well. Yeah, I can't. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'll probably post a video saying, hey, this is when the Ultimate Weapon stream is gonna happen. So, you know, come check me out. I mean, if you want to come talk and stuff. I might even have Discord open too, and I'll probably, like, have it set, like, every 30 minutes I could switch off or whatever, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see for the time being. And also, like, I do plan on doing countdowns for other game series. Like, I do plan on doing one for doing a couple for Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy is my favorite series. It's not Kingdom Hearts, it's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is my favorite series of all time. The only reason why I do Kingdom Hearts is because I feel like I can educate you guys on that a little bit more than I can Final Fantasy, because to this day I still haven't beaten all the Final Fantasy games yet, because a lot of things keep getting in the way. So no, Kingdom Hearts is not my favorite series of all time, it's second. The first being Final Fantasy. But, still, I do plan on doing a couple countdowns for that series, and I was actually planning on doing a top 10 countdown for Persona 5, just Persona 5. Haven't quite decided what that subject would be, but still, it's very nice. And oh, looky here, they're the angels. They're the angels. You know what to do. Stop, gravity spam, kill those bastards. Kill those bastards. I made sure those bastards died. Like, I stopped them, I used gravities, and I attacked them a couple times to get my MP back, used another gravity for good measure. Like, you want to kill those bastards ASAP. But anyways, yeah, I was planning on doing that as well. I don't know what else I could possibly do an LP on. I mean, I can obviously do some Final Fantasy games, and also, like, Zelda as well. I wanted to do Zelda, Fire Emblem. If I could find some way to record my GameCube, I would do Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Up, sweetheart transition. Guess what happened? Anyways, I really want to record Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, because I love that game. I mean, if we're gonna count that as a Mario game, it is my favorite Mario game of all time. If we don't want to count that as like a traditional Mario game, then I would say Super Mario Sunshine. a lot of people give Super Mario Sunshine a lot of hate, but I actually really enjoy it. I enjoy Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, I really do. I enjoyed Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, like, a lot of people gave it a bunch of mixed reviews. Some people said it was good, some people said it was bad. I'm like, you know what? I actually thought it was amazing. I enjoyed myself. I actually took the time to try to get everything in that game. I went after the 100 coin shine sprites. I tried to get all the shine sprites in the game. I tried to beat all the levels. Fuck the water levels. Let's actually fuck the water. Fuck that level where you're in the water and you're on a leaf and you have to traverse it to get the 8 coins. Fuck that level. Other than that, no, it was actually very fun. And actually my favorite levels in that game were the levels where you didn't have FLUDD. I mean, those levels were fun to me. I enjoyed the living heck out of them. It was insane. But yeah, as you can see, this battle is actually very, very scary. So at this point, I had Eraga on me, and then I made sure I stopped them all, and then I started spamming gravity spells. I wanted to kill those bastards because this fight is scary once you have a horde of dark balls just chasing after you everywhere. It's insane. But, you know, have Eraga on, you know, a few stops in gravities should get rid of him for sure. A few stops and gravities, and here I think what I did was I casted stop to get rid of that air soldier, just because those air soldiers piss me off and they can kiss my ass. I don't know what the hell hit me there. I think it was that search ghost. But yeah, a few stops and gravities will cure that, no problem. Stopping gravity is gonna be your best friend in this freaking tournament. That and Eraga. So please, for the love of God, if you're at level 1, do not do this tournament without Eraga, please. And oh boy, this bastard. Yeah, you see that guy with the sword there? Yeah, you know what you do? You kill him. You do not do anything else. You kill him using any means necessary. Like, as you can see here, I wasn't gonna let him move. I casted stop and then I used gravities like crazy. Yeah, you kill the bitch, cause those bastards can kiss my ass. I'm still trying to decide which one is more annoying between the Invisibles and the Angel Stars. I have not decided yet. They're both equally as annoying to me. The Angel Stars freaking snipe you from far away and have that freaking shield that protects them from everything, but then the freaking Invisibles attack you relentlessly, and then they have that desperation move to where they're invincible for a limited time. So it's like, I don't know which one is more annoying. So, I mean, which ones are more annoying for you guys in terms of the Invisibles and Angel Stars? Like, which one's more annoying for you? Is it the Invisibles or is it the Angel Stars? For me, personally, I'm probably going to lean towards the Invisibles a little bit more, just because they tend to parry my attacks and dodge my attacks more often than the Angel Stars do. The Angel Stars, I tend to kill them faster than I do the Invisibles. So, but that's just me. I mean, which one of the two is more annoying for you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Although the wizard's right behind him too, because that damn thunder attack, that shit's annoying. It is very, very annoying. Oh gosh. Oh man. Yeah, my throat is like very scratchy from me doing all this talking. My goodness. This is ridiculous. I normally don't do voiceovers, guys. I'm dead serious. I normally don't do voiceovers. Oh my goodness, my throat's very, very scratchy now. And no, I'm not sick. Let's see. Or actually, you know what? Here's another thing. In general, only in this game, what is the most annoying Heartless to you that is in Kingdom Hearts 1? For me personally, it's the Invisibles, but you know, is it the Air Soldiers? Is it the Shadows? Is it the Defender that you see me trying to whoop his ass? Like, is it the Defender? I mean, what is the most annoying Heartless for you guys? Like, both in the series and in this game. I'm curious, because, you know, I want to get to know you guys better, too. I mean, you guys support me so much. I mean, it truly, truly means a lot, guys. I mean, I can't tell you enough how much I truly appreciate all you guys' support. Dead serious. I know I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but still, I do really, truly appreciate it, guys. And I'm probably going to keep telling you that over and over and over because that's how much I appreciate you guys. And I forgot how long stop lasts on these guys. Good God. And then, boom, knock that back. Then, I think I just used physical attacks at this point. I completely forgot how long stop affects them. Dang. Okay, I can't wait to get Stop Ga. If anything, now that I beat the Hades Cup, I might actually go after the Phantom first to get Stop Ga. I might do that. I might actually go after Kurt Ziza and the Phantom first so I can get Stop Ga. Then again, I know I don't really need it though. Okay, so this battle right here, it's kind of a freebie, a little bit, because they are just 3 defenders, and even though yes, they do hit hard, you don't really need to use magic on them. I mean, yeah, you can use Stop and Gravity in them if you want to speed things up, but for the most part, I just used physical attacks because I wanted to regenerate my MP because I knew for a fact I was going to need it. I knew for a fact I was going to need MP for the next fight. The next fight is actually what's scariest in this particular seed. It's not the last fight of this seed, it's the next fight coming up. Because those guys can kiss my ass. I mean, all of them. Again, it's super massively annoying. But for the most part, as you can see, I just used this fight to refill my MP completely without having to use elixirs or ethers. So yeah, if you're looking for fights to regenerate your MP in this seed, I would say this is the fight to do so, because the defenders aren't that hard to stun, as you can see. So definitely do that, and their attacks aren't that hard to dodge either. So I mean, the only time I used MP in this fight was obviously to heal, so there's that. Okay, so I had like a good 6 MP bars, 6-7 MP bars. And you're gonna need an MP because, look at this. 3 invisibles and 2 freaking angel stars. Good luck in this fight, in all honesty, because this fight is scary as hell. I made sure to go after the invisibles first because, like I said, those guys got on my nerves. And then there's the angel stars, and this battle just kind of got chaotic, as you can see, because it was just insane. Because like I had like a bunch of things going on all at once, and then I had to worry about healing myself and everything. I don't know how the hell I was able to pull this off. I think once I got MP, I just focused on spamming gravity, but as you can see, those angel stars blocked my gravities, making it pointless. So that pissed me off too. And then I just had to worry about healing myself, and I think I ran out of elixirs too, so I couldn't do anything. Okay, and then I got that, healed myself, dodge rolled out of there. I'm usually pretty good at timing the dodge rolls in terms of the desperation moves, but still, it was just super annoying. Okay, and then healed up. I think I just killed him with physical attacks like one at a time. I think that's what I did. Either that or I used a couple more gravities, but this fight is very scary because you have 2 of the most annoying Heartless in the entire game just gangbanging you. And it is super scary. I mean, at least at level 1. In casual play, it's not bad, but at level 1, this is really scary. Seriously. Okay. And then this Angel Star did not want to stay the fuck still, and I wanted to kill him with physical attacks because I wanted my MP back. And I think, did I just call it quits at this point? Okay. Oh, Goofy got him. Nice, Goof. Okay, and then I think for the invisibles, I just used physical attacks because I wanted to regain my MP. And one invisible by himself, he's not a problem because you can just keep hitting him with the Keyblade and he'll flinch. So the invisible by himself is not a problem. You don't have to worry about casting magic on him. It's when there's a horde of them that's a problem. That's just scary. It's like very scary. And boom, there you have it. He's dead, down for the count. And enjoy the cutscene.
Yo, hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead, nice to see you. Hey, guess what? I got a place for you down under.
Alright, Hades, bring it on. I ain't gonna lose to you. Bring it on. You're easy. I got this. Sweetheart transition. Guess what happened? Anyways, let's try this little dance again. Yeah, guess what happened? Sweetheart transition, you know what happened. Anyways, so yeah, this fight with Hades normally isn't too bad. It isn't too bad. I mean, compared to the last fight before him, this is actually kind of a breeze. The only reason why that happened is because just some bullshit happened, which really pissed me off. I mean, you can imagine my pain when I got here. I was super massively pissed off that I died to Hades. I was super pissed. Like, I think I actually threw my controller. Like, I was mad. And then it took me like 3 or 4 tries to finally get back to Hades, just because I kept dying to the fight before him, because those damn angel stars and invisibles kept pissing me off. But yeah, this fight is easier than that last fight. But as you can see, it's best to just hit him with physical attacks. Obviously, gravity is not going to work on the Lord of the Dead. And do I really need to say why you shouldn't cast fire on him? Thunder won't really do much. Believe it or not, Stop actually works on Hades. Like, dead serious. I am legit serious. Go ahead and try to cast Stop on Hades. See what happens. It will actually work. It doesn't work for long, but it does work. So, give that a shot next time, viewers. Oh, and I don't know why, but for some reason, when you deflect his fireballs back at him, he's actually temporarily stunned. That's what makes this fight even easier. So, there's that as well. I mean, you could even use this fight as free MP, really. And you could just heal yourself whenever you need to as well, so fight's kind of a little bit of a breath of fresh air. A little bit. And of course, you know, he is made of fire, so you can always just cast Blizzard on him if you want to. You already have the 3rd tier Blizzard spell, so you might as well. Okay, so this Flame Twister is definitely going to be the scariest part of the fight, because obviously it does a lot of damage, and it can be hard to dodge if you're not fast enough. But as you can see, you can dodge it by doing a couple of dodge rolls and then just running in the direction the Flame Twister is going. There is another attack that he does, which is like a gun, and you don't know if it's gonna hit you or not. You just better hope and pray to God you dodge roll it, really, because that gun will hit you, but it seems to be a little bit inaccurate, so there is that benefit as well. So, but keep that in mind though, like, that gun will hit you, and I don't know how the hell I didn't get hit by that attack there, but okay, I won't question it. And I'm just healing myself here because I wanted to be at full health and avoid another bullshit death, so there's that as well. But yeah, this fight really isn't too bad, guys. Even at level 1, it's not bad. But Hades can still kill you, so as I have just proven, Hades can still kill you, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, for the most part, just deflect his fireballs back at him, stun him, get in those physical hits. Make sure you have at least 1 MP left, so that way you can heal yourself whenever you need to. And you should be fine, in all honesty. You should be fine. Okay, I don't know how much damage Blizzard does on Hades, but, you know, still. If you want to try it out, go ahead. I mean, the finisher bug does still work. And I thought I skipped this scene. Didn't I skip this scene? I thought I skipped this scene. Yeah, I did skip this scene. I was like, what the hell, didn't I skip this scene? Okay, and obtain the power stars, Lord Graviga. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. All of the yes, because Graviga is awesome. Okay, I think here, yeah, here I decided to die on purpose, so this does not go towards the death count, because this was intentional and I am dying on purpose. The reason why I am dying on purpose is so I can actually leave this tournament and go restock my party members on items. I wanted to restock Sora with the elixirs, and I think I gave Donald and Goofy some Mega Ethers and I think a Mega Elixir too. Oh no, I gave Donald 2 elixirs actually, and I gave Goofy the Mega Ethers and a Mega Potion, and I think I gave him a Mega Elixir too, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did, to help out. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the only reason why I died on purpose, is because I wanted to restock my party with items, because trust me, at level 1, you're going to need items for these last 10 fights, because these last 10 fights are scary. And by last 10 fights are scary, I mean 8 of them are scary. One of them's a freebie, the other one is so ridiculously easy that it'll put you to sleep. Okay, so as we see here, we have shadows, dark balls, and invisibles. Okay, so you already know the strategy. Get rid of the invisible first. That is your main priority. Get rid of the invisible, then get rid of the dark ball. Okay, so the invisible's gone. I think most of the shadows were gone too because they got caught in the Gravigas. Okay, and yeah, there's only one dark ball left. At that point, just physical attack him, and then boom, you're good. So yeah, that first fight isn't too bad, but it can still kill you because of the invisible. Okay, and then here, Angel Stars and a bunch of magic. You already know what to do. Cast Stop, get rid of the Angel Star. That is your main priority, get rid of the Angel Star. In case you're wondering, does Graviga do even more % damage? That I don't know. I'm pretty sure it doesn't? I don't think it does. I think it does the same amount of % damage, but the range is ridiculously increased. So that's why I want to grab a god, because then more enemies will fall into the gravity field, which is exactly what I want. So there's that. But as you can see, as long as you get rid of the Angel Stars, everybody else should fall. And ooh, this one's scary too. Stealth Sneak and 3 Invisibles. Guess what I did? Stopped, and I made sure I got rid of the Invisibles first. Stealth Sneak wasn't the issue, it was the Invisibles that were scaring me. Those bastards are scary. And uh-oh, that one was invisible, which means I don't think gravity affected him. Whoa, actually, yeah, it did, it looks like. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Okay, so the invisible came, hit him with gravity, so that's nice. And then I think Goof hooked us up with that Mega Elixir, which is nice as well. Okay, so now that the invisibles are gone, all you want to do is just attack Stealth Sneak like normal. Just physical attack him all the way. You don't need to use any other magic on him. I think I used gravity anyway just because I was getting impatient and I was speeding things up a little bit. But still, just hit him with physical attacks. You should be fine in all honesty. Stealth Sneak to me is free MP because you know, you can kill him with physical attacks. That's probably your best bet. And plus also, as long as you have 1 MP, you should be able to heal yourself. Like now, for instance. There we go. So, quite frankly, just hit him with physical attacks. I don't think most magic works on him. And again, the only reason why I used gravity was just to speed things up. And then Goofy hooked us up with that Mega Ether. Thank you very much, Goof. Thank you very much. I needed that. Alright, and then here's the freebie fight. White Mushrooms. This is legit a breath of fresh air for everyone who is doing this cup. You do not have to do anything in this fight. All you have to do is just attack until they disappear. Don't bother trying to use the right magic on them because they won't drop anything in this place. So, just attack for free MP. That fight is legit a breath of fresh air. You don't know how much you will be breathing breaths of fresh air after that fight. Okay, so here is our second storm fight, which is the Shadow Storm and Dark Ball Storm. Obviously, get rid of the Dark Balls first. Obviously, get rid of the Dark Balls first. And then the Shadows will fall with them. The Dark Balls are the bigger threat. Get rid of them first. There are your biggest threat. Oh, and you probably noticed, I forgot to mention this. You guys have probably noticed that my MP bar actually increased by 1. I actually took the time to get the Shiva belt, which is actually located here in this very Coliseum. What you do here is that once you get the Blizzaga spell, you go to the, not the lobby, you go outside, and you cast Blizzaga on all of the torches outside. And once you cast Blizzaga on all the torches outside, then you can get the Shiva belt that way. And what the Shiva belt does is that it reduces ice damage by 40%, and it raises your max MP by 2. So, you know what that means. We're putting that on to get an extra MP to use more magic. So, you're definitely going to want to get the Shiva belt. So, keep that in mind. But anyways, so at this point, once all the Dark Balls started showing up, I just started pulling out the big guns. I pulled out Iraga, started spamming Graviga, started using Stop as well. Like, Again, stop and gravity, your best friend in this freaking tournament. Trust me. Okay, so that should be good at this point, yeah? Yep. Okay, so there's one fight that can kill you, so beware. This one can kill you too because you have to fight 2 stealth sneaks. 2 freaking stealth sneaks you have to fight. Can you believe that shit? 2 freaking stealth sneaks. But in all honesty, guys, this is actually a freebie fight in a way. Because, I mean, think about it. You can't really use magic on them too much. I mean, other than gravity and a couple of magic spells. I mean, okay, you can kill them with magic. I've done it before. But, quite frankly, you don't want to use magic on this fight, except for Cure, obviously. Because you want to save your MP for the next 2 fights coming up. Actually, not even the next fight. Just the, second to last fight in the cup. Honestly, you want to save all your MP for that fight because that fight is just insane. I mean, here, in all honesty, all you have to do is just spam physical attacks and heal when you need to, so that way you can save as much of your MP as possible. So, in all honesty, as scary as this fight is, this is a freebie. This is a freebie fight, so by all means, just hammer the attack button and heal whenever you need to, and you should be fine. Anyways, okay, again, sorry this episode is very, 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 very long. This is probably the longest episode I've ever done in an LP. Actually, no, that's not. No, it's not. When I did this LP the first time, and I was just doing a normal run when I was playing it on the PS3, I did do a synthesis run where I did a synthesis guide where I showed every synthesis material, and that took a long time. So that took a long time. I think it's still up. It's an old video, like when I first started out. So the quality is gonna be like really, really bad. But still, that was scary. But anywho, as I was saying, this is probably the second longest video I've ever done. So I do apologize for it being so long. But again, I wasn't the one that made the Hades Cup, so I can't say anything. But anyways, there you are, 2 stealth sneaks down for the counts. Alright, and now we have another storm fight, which is Wyverns, Wizards, and Defenders. This one, in all honesty, isn't too bad. Obviously, if you're going to speed it up, you want to use Stop and Grab again, of course, if you want to speed it up. But I don't think I did use it. I think the only thing I did was focus on healing. Because Wyverns aren't much of a threat, really. I mean, you can use gravity if you want to, and they can mess you up if they actually hit you, but for the most part, whenever I see a Wyvern, I just spam physical attacks just so I can regain all my MP. Like, I'm dead serious. Okay, so there's that as well. Okay, get that. Alright, there we go. There go the Wyverns, and now more Wizards. And I think just to save me the trouble, I remember, yeah, to save me the trouble, I stopped and used a bunch of gravity goods because I did not want to deal with all of them using the freaking Thunder Spam and all of them using, like, their teleportation spell and whatnot. That just got on my nerves. So that's why I used Stop and Gravity there, just because I didn't want to have it. And he still used the Thunder spell anyway, but at least it was just 1 instead of like 5 or 6. I mean, I'm sorry, but 5 Wizards using Thunder all at once is really, really annoying. Okay, here I think I had to use a bunch of stop spells and the gravities just to kind of, you know, get the Wyverns, to stop the Wyverns from moving. But I did also use that to regain my MP back from the Defender. And I actually lucked out there because that Wyvern almost killed me with his stupid charge attack. I actually did luck out there, so... But heck, you know, sometimes I'm glad that luck is on my side, and how that stopped it and hit any of the 4 Wyverns is beyond me, but alright. Okay, but I think what I was trying to do here is that I was trying to get rid of the Defender first, just because, you know, I could be on the ground and focus on killing the Wyverns without the Defender sniping me out of nowhere. So that's probably what I was doing here. And I was trying to cast Stop on these guys, but they just weren't having it, it looks like. Okay, and then I healed myself here. Able to catch one of the Wyverns in the Stop, but I still focused on Defender. Okay, now that the defender was gone, now I can just go ahead and bombard the rest of the wyverns with physical attacks. So, for the rest of the fight, try your best not to use magic on the wyverns. Because like I said, you want to save as much of your magic as you can for the next fight. Trust me on that. That's what you want to do. Anywho, let's see. This episode's about to finally almost be done. I'm sorry if there was a couple of pauses in my voiceovers. I'm just saying, when you talk for a long time, like just straight up, and just continuously talking, your voice tends to get scratchy, and then you want to cough, and then you want to like drink water to prevent it from scratching, stuff like that. It's just been very annoying. So this is why I don't like doing voiceovers. I mean, this is really why I don't like doing voiceovers. I mean, it's not as bad for me when I record because I can just let the game do the talking sometimes. And I think at this point I just like about had it with this fight, and I just decided to just gravity spam. Just because like I was getting tired of this fight. I'm like, okay, all y'all need to die already and stuff. And I think all that was left was this one wizard who decided to be a troll, I think. And then I used the finisher again. I had forgotten that you weren't supposed to use a finisher. And here I used an elixir. I popped in that elixir because I wanted to use all of my MP for the next fight. Trust me, you're gonna want it. I'm telling you, this next fight is hell. But once this wizard is done being a troll, then we can go on with it. Okay, there we go. Alright guys, here it is. Okay, you see this? This is our last storm fight. Dark Ball Storm, Angel Star Storm, Invisible Storm. This fight, without a doubt, is the hardest fight in the entire cup. Level 1 or casually. Because just look at the sign, it should say it all. You're going to have an Invisible Swarm, Angel Star Swarm, and Dark Ball Swarm, and it is going to be hell for you. If you don't die at least once, go play the lottery, because I died. I won't lie, I freaking died in this freaking fight, and it pissed me off every time I did. So, legit, I just pulled out all the stops here. All of the stops. Once I saw an invisible, casted stop, get a gravity, hit him to regain my MP, casted gravity again, Goofy hooked me up with an ether, that was nice. Boom, done. And then just whatever Heartless was left, I just physical attacked him to death. Yeah, come on, up, and until the Dark Ball decided to be a troll. Okay. So once he comes back from the darkness and stops being a troll, then just physical attack him to death. Okay, he's done. Next, Angel Stars. I stopped them before they got a chance to move, and I just gravity spammed like there was no tomorrow. Made sure I got my MP, and then used gravity again. Popped an elixir here, because now we got 6 invisibles to deal with. But at this point, you don't care. You cast stop on them, you gravity them to death. I was gravitying everybody to death and stopping them repeatedly to make sure they all died. And then one of them seemed to get away somehow, though. I don't know how, but hell, they got away. And I think at this point all of them are dead. Okay. Okay, now there was one... Oh yeah, there was just one invisible left, and then I popped an elixir there to gain all my MP back. Yeah, you're probably going to use all 3 of your elixirs in this one fight alone. Okay. He should be dead at this point. Right about here, I think. Right about here, I think. Right about... No? Okay, I guess he never got hit with the gravity. But hell, you know what? I wasn't complaining because I got more MP. Okay, this is where we get the scary part. Stop everybody. Gravity spam, gravity spam. Okay, and then I casted Araga on myself for good measure. Stopped everybody again. Healed myself. Popped that elixir to do some more stops, some more gravities. Again, stop and gravity is your best friend in this damn fight, because it helped you get rid of all the enemies. And then having Iraga definitely helps out too, because you get a couple of extra hits in while you're doing the physical hits, so that definitely helps out too. I still don't know if the finisher bug works on Iraga though. I don't know. But there we go. That fight, done. In all honesty, Once you get past that fight, you have nothing left to worry about. Do you know why? Because the last fight in the cup is the Rock Titan, and this boss will put you to sleep. I swear to Jeebus, this was probably the most disappointing fights in all of Kingdom Hearts. Like, I see this big, massive Rock Titan, and I'm expecting like a super massively epic fight and whatnot. Do we get that? No, we don't. We don't at all. This fight is redonkulously easy. All you have to do is literally physical attack him to death. Magic doesn't work on him, I don't think. I mean, I know gravity doesn't, fire doesn't, blizzard doesn't. Airaga does work, so you can do Airaga if you want to do a little extra damage, but quite frankly, this is the easiest fight on planet Earth, and you don't need Airaga, really. I mean, but Donald's casting it on me anyway, because he's being a bro, so that's nice. But yeah, in all honesty, if you want to just speed this up, just cast Airaga on yourself. That way you can get a couple extra hits in while you're doing physical attacks. But for the most part, you're not going to die to this fight unless some major bullshit happens. Now, don't get me wrong, his attacks do hit hard, really, really hard, but as you can see, I already killed him with no effort. Like, in all honesty, if you die to that fight, you have the worst luck on planet Earth, or you just flat out suck. I'm sorry. I hate to sound mean, but yeah, like, that fight is redonkulously easy. His attacks do hit hard, but they are so easily telegraphed and so easily, like, predictable that you can dodge them before he even gets a chance to hit you, so trust me, you don't have to worry about that last fight. It's the second to last fight where the Angel Star swarms and the invisible swarms that you gotta worry about. That is the fight you truly have to worry about, trust me. And for that, Sora obtains Trinity Limit, an attack that we are not going to use in this level 1 run because it drains everybody's MP to instantly obliterate all normal Heartless. It sounds good, but trust me, it's not. Heartless can easily dodge it. If Heartless couldn't dodge it, then I would consider using it. But anyway, guys, looks like that's going to have to do it for this episode. I'm going to do some elixir farming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope the voiceover helped you guys out. See you guys later. Be safe. Eat that aside. Don't overdo it. What's up, guys? So, as you can tell by all of the sweetheart transitions, there's supposed to be a death montage here. There will be a death montage. However, this one's going to be a little bit different because all of the original clips that contain my voice are very, very, very bad in terms of the audio. Like, it's not just spattering, that's the problem. It's the fact that I raged so much to the point to where my microphone didn't even pick it up at all, and it just went, like, just silent, pretty much. Like, for example, I get ready to die, and I shout, you know, fuck at the top of my lungs, but instead, all you hear is fuck. Just cut off, just silent. So I'm like, well, that's no fun, and I can't re-record the Hades Cup because I already saved over it, plus it took me 2 days to record the damn thing, so I'm not doing it again. But do not fret, I found a different way to express my rage during this death montage. Hope you guys enjoy it.
No, God!